There are two statistics that I want you to keep in your mind for the next few minutes. The first is 1 out of 2, and the second is 1 out of 7. See, 1 out of 2 refers to the number of high school seniors who graduated high school and then proceeded to struggle with their faith in one way or another. They struggled to find a church. And the second, 1 out of 7, refers to the number of high school seniors who graduated high school and actually felt like the ministries they had been a part of had adequately prepared them for what they would experience in the real world. See, there was this interesting study put on by the Fuller Youth Institute a few years ago. Over about 7 years, they studied 500 high school graduates, and they wanted to watch the transition between high school and college, and they wanted to see what did it take for these students to have a faith that lasts, what they would eventually term as a sticky faith. And so they created resources that they believed would help students not just survive, but more importantly, they would thrive. They understood that faith is a journey, and they wanted to play a role in helping these students grow and develop in their faith. See, part of the research found that faith practices are incredibly important when it comes to developing a sticky faith. But the problem they ran into was that adolescents don't often know where to fit these spiritual practices into their lives. In fact, they found that less than half of high school seniors either read their Bible once a week or prayed once a day. And beyond that, most high school students had no way of even determining how much of an impact faith practices and spiritual disciplines would have on their everyday life. So out of the research done by Fuller came a resource that was intended to help students incorporate faith practices and spiritual disciplines into their everyday life. Because what they wanted to do was help these students develop a sticky faith every day. So for the next 2 months as we lead up to Easter, we're going to be using these resources created by Fuller Youth Institute during our Sunday morning Bible class time. Each week we'll focus on a new faith practice that our students can implement into their everyday lives that will help them develop a faith that lasts. But wait, there's more. So along with the resources that we'll be using on Sunday mornings, we want to take things a step further. Every Monday, you will receive a guide for practices and ways that you can implement what we're talking about in class into the everyday rhythms of your family. Maybe it's a discussion that you have over dinner, or maybe it's actually a practice that you take part with as a family. The goal is for the entire family to develop this lasting faith together. So I hope you'll join us this week as we kick off this new series called Sticky Faith Every Day. And our goal is to be with Jesus, becoming like him by doing the things that he did. I'll see you this Sunday, guys. I love you. Blessings, my friends.